Hello, hello, and welcome back for more tense survival gameplay and terrible decision making as we continue limping our way through another episode of Shuffle Mode in Hinterland Studios' The Long Dark. And let's face it, when it comes to terrible decisions, we've got them in spades. In fact, we've made more bad decisions lately than the entire production team of SimCity 5, and if you've played SimCity 5, you know that's a staggering number of poor decisions. Not the least of which, of course, was walking around on a broken ankle because we cleverly stashed the medication we needed to repair said ankle several miles away in a house that's completely surrounded at all times by a pack of wolves. Which means that setting ourselves right is going to constitute a pretty damn arduous journey. In fact, I'd say if this episode was a novel, our ankle would be the One Ring, our stash of painkillers would be the fires of Mount Doom, and the house we set up shop in would be Mordor. The only problem is, unlike Frodo Baggins, we don't have a stalwart second fiddle to step up, prove himself to be the true hero, and carry our ass to the ultimate goal. No, instead, we're all alone on this one, and without the noble Samwise Gamgee to save our bacon, we're probably going to wind up as the bee in a Shelob BLT. And by Shelob, of course, I mean the pack of wolves guarding our house, much like Shelob guarded the entrance to Mordor, but I digress. Wolves or not, we still gotta make it home at some point, so let's get going and see if maybe we can at least find the corpse of Sean Bean before the wolves take us down. Because, I mean, if we're almost dead, you know Sean Bean has already bought the farm. That guy could find a way to die if he was guest starring in an episode of Dora the Explorer. We are dehydrated, so let's have a little bit of our water. How are we doing on food? Are we okay on food? What's our calorie situation look like? We're actually running a little low on water. We have 820 calories. We could definitely eat. Let's take a little bit of this venison, get it in us, gnaw it down. Should be solid. It's got us pretty sorted as far. Why is... Okay, apparently our ankle healed itself. Oh, alright, sleeping has healed our ankle. So that's one problem solved. I'm actually putting away my lantern here. Is it not daytime yet? Less than 1 hour of darkness left, so it's like early morning. Fine. Let's get the lantern back out. Whatever. There we go. Alright. So we have, what is all this? Oh, green birch saplings. Yeah, we're letting those cure. We have fresh gut. We have some hides. All that's 20% cured. This is going to sort of be our little hunting lodge. Let's take a look and see what our inventory looks like. Been a couple days since I played, so I'm just going to give myself a quick reminder. We recently repaired our toque. Some of our other clothing could probably use a little work. We need painkillers. We've still got antibiotics and quite a bit of antiseptic still, so we're okay. We got to get a bandage. We should have bandages in here. We need at least one. We actually do not have any bandages in there. Are they in a different cabinet? No. Are we out of bandages? We are actually out of bandages. Can we craft a bandage? Nope. Okay then. So we're out of bandages. We definitely gotta fix that situation. Unfortunately, we gotta go back to our main camp, I think, to kind of do that. So if we're gonna have to make a run back towards the main camp, what's our encumbrance situation look like? Actually, pretty solid. So we're gonna leave a stash of food here. Actually, don't we have food in the fridge? No, the fridge is empty. Alright, I guess we're not storing food in the refrigerator for some reason because I'm a complete savage and have completely gone over to the unholy horrors that are taking over. But we're going to keep this as sort of a hunting lodge. Let's see what we want to take back and stash in our main camp. This we're going to cook and eat eventually. We do probably want to get at least a little water. We're kind of low on water. We should probably, next time we build a fire, we'll melt some. So what do we want to haul back to camp? Things that require crafting. That's really what we're looking for. Anything we can use or that needs to be crafted. So let's take these tools. The sewing kit I'm going to leave here. We got the spare lantern. I'm going to leave that. This food actually also can stay. The jerry can. You know what? I think we'll leave that here. We have another jerry can full of fuel back at our other base. We're probably better off to kind of divide our supplies. I'm kind of regretting, and by kind of I mean absolutely regretting. Looks like our lantern is out of fuel here. It is, in fact, out of fuel, so let's refuel our lantern. Actions, refuel that. No, I don't want to repair it. I want to refuel it. There we go. Alright, so our lantern is refueled. Fine. That may have used the last of our lantern fuel. I don't really care. It's going to be light enough soon enough that we aren't really have to worry about this. Accelerant, we got anything. Let's take this leather back. Basically, we're looking for just crafting materials. We're going to take anything we need or can use as a crafting material. Coffee. Don't even get me started on coffee. We have 2 jerry cans, actually, of fuel. That one's real heavy. Let's take the other jerry can of fuel then. 48.51 pounds. We do kind of want to keep sort of a low profile. We got this spare pry bar. Do we have a pry bar in our inventory? And if so, what kind of condition is it in? It's pretty busted up. I think we'll leave this one here. We got all of these tools. We got to take the tools back. Do we want to even leave a set? Let's leave one set of simple tools. The matches, they're probably fine as well. Any fire starting or... we got to... Yeah, you know what? That stuff's probably useful here. Food, no food in here. All right, that's good. So we're going to take these items back in addition to these items over here. These birch saplings and gut, we do need them to still cure, so don't stop lighting lantern. Don't you get that out. Just put it away. I want to pick up saplings. All right, there we go. Now we're picking up sticks like a 6-year-old in kindergarten. Picking up sticks. So those are curing. We're going to pick up the deer hides and gut as well. This stuff actually will eventually be crafted, but in order to craft it, we need to get it back to our crafting table, which is over by our main base, or alternatively, there is one over by the fishing hut, but it can only cure indoors. So I think we're going to take this back to the Quonset Hut gas station. Let's get a flare out. We're making a run for our main encampment. After that, we may spend the rest of the day just kind of doing some housekeeping tasks. We may start a fire, cook a little meat, maybe set a snare. My overall goal here is to try and build and set a snare. What's the weather like? It's actually pretty balmy out. Feels like 9 degrees. It's quite warm. There are some circling crows. It looks like they may have found Sean Bean. And you know what? I think that's who this guy is over here. That's been... We broke our ankle walking down this hill once before. Let's not do that again. Broken ankle was somewhat irritating. There goes a bunny. More bunnies. We really got to get some snares built so we can have some fresh rabbit. Oh, Boromir. There he is. Alas. Pierced by orcs, my friend. You will be remembered, sir. Have we not searched Sean Bean? Clearly we did and just forgot. I mean, if this was truly... If we hadn't searched him before, we would have found, like, the Horn of Gondor, a bunch of orc arrows. Probably the one ring, maybe, that he tried to steal it off Frodo, or at least the necklace that Frodo was keeping it on before it got stolen. So there's the Misanthrope's hut. Our main camp is going to be back in this direction. It looks like a pretty clear morning. I don't see any wolves. No deer. Definitely no bears. Oh, there's a wolf. Oh, that's a deer. I'm not afraid of scaring a deer. If I can get close enough to him, I'll shank him with my knife. I'm going to go Oz on him. It'll be like a prison scene in Oz. Go prison shank happy. Pretty sure he's going to run away, but, you know, don't shit on my dreams. I'm just a simple man with a dream of stabbing a deer to death with a knife, or its own antler that I've broken off it in the heat of battle. You gotta give me small victories, folks. Small victories. You gotta take them where you can get them. Man, this deer's coming right for us. Oh, nope, he's actually actively running away. I wonder if we can scare a deer into a wolf. Or if this wolf is gonna take down a deer for us. Let's see if we can herd a deer over to a wolf. We're in perfect condition. If we have to, we could shank one of these bastards. Then again, if a deer runs by our encampment, it might be the perfect distraction. Oh, that deer is definitely going down. Oh, yeah, he got him. He got him. So do we try and scare the wolf and get a nice little windfall of meat, or do we just leave him to his meal, hope that he ignores us? I'm pretty sure he would ignore us. Last time we had a wolf that was feasting on a deer, he really didn't give a shit about us at all. He was pretty well intent on his meal. You know what? I think we used that deer to buy us some time to get back into our homeland. We're gonna let... thank you, dear. I appreciate it. You've made the ultimate sacrifice, and it is appreciated indeed, sir. You are the most heroic deer since fucking Bambi. If you assume that Bambi was a hero. Me, I think Bambi was kind of a putz, but, what do I know? So we've got building safety. There is another wolf over there that we really probably should keep an eye on. Starting to hear some other nature sounds. If we need to, we will hopfrog, leapfrog, Edgar Allan Poe style, right over this little village to try and get back to our main encampment. It looks relatively safe thus far, though. Looking alright. Let's get over this hill and see what we can see. I don't see any immediate encampment of savage predators. Why are you grunting? It disturbs me when you grunt, ma'am. Please don't do that. Alright, so it looks relatively safe, and Blue House is where we're keeping our stuff. Oh, there goes... what are you doing over there? That dog might be chasing a rabbit, and if it is, I say let him chase. This, I believe, is the house where we are keeping our stuff. Is it not? This is the house, right? Yes. All right, so we have made it back home. Fan-freaking-tastic. So we don't have food in here, just a bunch of extra clothing. Man, we got a lot of extra clothes, and there's what we needed earlier, some friggin' painkillers. Let's get some of those back in our inventory. We're taking 4. We need also bandages. Let's take 2 of our bandages. That's got medical supplies sorted for the immediate future. Now let's start offloading stuff. What do we need to get rid of? None of this stuff needs to go. We got food that goes in another cabinet. We're not keeping crafting supplies in here either, so we're not going to worry about that either. Either, neither, nor, blah, 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 blah. Green birch saplings. All right, so we want to let those start curing, but we're not going to store those here. We're going to put those in a Quonset hut where they need to be. Let's take a look at the fridge. Let's offload any extraneous food. We don't really have any extraneous food. We just have a bunch of cooked meat. Is anything in this cabinet in danger, immediate danger of going bad? If it is, we're going to eat it. It does not look like it, and we can replenish our water supply as well. That's probably plenty of water. We could start a fire in here as well. What's fire making supplies look like? We have 1 fir, 1 cedar. I think we'll probably scavenge for firewood before we go about that. Let's offload this jerry can. Our spare can opener is there. How's our current can opener? Yeah, it's still in fine shape. This magnifying glass we're carrying around, but I don't really feel like that's much of a problem. Let's get rid of these extra tools. We do not need those at all. We're going to take 1 set over to the crafting spot. I think we'll hang on to the sewing kit and the pry bar. Yeah, really, that's, Wait, did I just put tools in the refrigerator? I sure as hell did. So let's maybe take the tools out of the fridge. Probably don't need to. The can opener will leave. Yeah, we don't need to leave tools in the refrigerator. Probably a bad idea. The freezer is empty. We had 2 places, one where we were storing like crafting goods. What cabinet was that? We had stuff in another cabinet besides this one, I think. Did we not? It's been so long since I've been back to my fucking base camp, I can barely remember. Nope, this one is just clothing. Where did we put our crafting stuff? Did we leave that in a bedroom? I think that's in the bedroom. Yeah, there we go. All right, so here's our crafting stuff. Excellent. So let's get rid of anything we don't immediately have use for, like this jerry can of fuel. Knife and hatchet are both still in pretty good shape. We got a lot of tools. We don't necessarily need all these. I'm going to take 1 box of tools over to... we're going to take 1 box over to the sort of crafting station. All right, so I was going to see if we had any that were less than 100%. We don't. 35 wooden matches is fine. Probably okay in this department. This is all our crafting stuff, actually. Let's move this, all of it. We're going to take all of our crafting stuff over to the Quonset hut gas station where there actually is a crafting table. And we are actually going to craft some stuff today, folks. Maybe? No, we don't have enough gut. We got to let that gut cure. It takes 5 days indoors to cure the gut. We just need to let it sit for some time. We do have hook and line. You know what we're going to do today, folks? We've had a stressful time lately, a really stressful time, and I think we've earned the right to do a little fishing. A little recreational fishing, I think, is going to be right up our alley. Before we do that, though, we are going to get some... How much cloth have we got? We are going to do some repairs on our clothing as well, so we're going to keep an eye out for cloth. How much do we have? We have 17 is probably more than enough to keep us in good stead. We do have a sewing kit as well, right? Yes. Excellent. So the stash is fine. We got to get over to the Quonset hut gas station, however, and see what we can do about making a little bit of fishing line and putting our guts and hides down to cure. So we got to keep an eye out for predators. We did see a wolf over here earlier chasing a rabbit. We want to try and avoid such if we can. That's not a wolf, it's a mailbox. Looks safe so far. We don't have far to go. The Quonset hut is just right over here, so let's make a break for it. There's a wolf. He's coming right for us. Whew. Alright, so we made it inside. Yeah, you fuck right off, wolf. I hear you barking out there. When you get to fucking learn how to use your thumbs and open that door, you come and see me. But until you have opposable thumbs and know how to use them, you can suck a dick, sir. So we got an empty metal container, empty lockers. We've actually searched this place completely down. This is right here what we're working for, our workbench. We can make old man's beard wound dressing. It takes a bandage and old man's beard. Let's make one of these. We'll do some crafting. Let's see what we've got on our table. Before we do any more crafting, though, you know what we're going to do? We're going to drop this gut and hide. It appears like this part of the room may be the part that gets the most sunshine, so we're going to put them down here. My theory is they would cure faster in the sun. That's completely not true, but I'm operating under that theory anyway. Here's our hides. All of our gut. Fire, but yeah, we could... The rest of this stuff doesn't need to be on the floor. We can just stick it in a cabinet. Let's put it right here in this cabinet. Rest of our crafting supplies. This is going to lighten up our inventory considerably. So the simple tools we'll store... we should probably store one of these pry bars. Oh, we didn't even bring the other one. That's fine. Alright, fire-making tools. The reclaimed wood we absolutely want to store. Actually, I want to go over to the crafting bench real quick. I want to see what it takes to make a rabbit snare. I'm pretty sure it's reclaimed wood and gut. We crafted one of those. We can make a torch. 7 ounces of kerosene. Very interesting. A simple torch. Reclaimed wood, a cloth, and kerosene, which we have access to if we want it. I don't think we'll worry about that till we run out of flares, though. A simple snare used to capture. Okay, so we need cured gut to make the snare. A basic hook suitable for fishing. I don't want to make 3 fish hooks. I already have fish hooks. Line suitable for fishing just makes gut. We already have that. Fishing tackle, hook and line, both of which we have. Let's do it. Outstanding. So we've got fish and line. That's 2 of those now. Rabbit skin mittens. We don't have any rabbit skins. Deer skin boots. We can theoretically make those. We'll have enough hide and cured gut, actually, that we can start once they're finished. Interesting. You can spend longer crafting than is necessary, huh? Takes 12.5 hours. Oh, I see. You can actually put in a time if you don't want to just make it all at once. You can actually put in increments. Very interesting. So deerskin pants, maybe eventually. A wolf skin coat. Yeah, I would love to have my hands on a wolf skin, actually. Cured black bear hide coat. Bearskin bedroll. Nah. Cured maple sapling. We have birch saplings, which I guess are... Yeah, they're for arrows. We can make arrow shafts soon. And arrowheads we can make out of scrap metal. We have some. We have enough crow feathers. All right. So we can't really make anything else right now, but what we can do is store our crafting materials in a place where they're going to be the most useful. We're going to keep not all of this cloth. Actually, you know what? We'll carry it. Cloth doesn't weigh very much. The wood we'll hang on to. Crow feathers can stay. We actually are going to need more crow feathers for arrows. This leather, let's keep 2 just for repairing. I know some of our leather goods, actually let's take 3. Some of our leather goods are going to take things to repair. Our fishing line, we're going to go fishing, so we're going to keep that. What are you? Green birch sapling. Oh, we need to drop those on the floor. So let's drop those right over here. Green birch saplings, get those out of our inventory. Drop them all. Bam. Old man's beard. I think we'll just leave this here. Old man's beard. Where are you, old man's beard? Ah, there we go. I wonder if I could just shave my own beard, sort of like Wilson in Don't Starve. The scrap metal. We have no active use for. Also, we might be able to find more. Let's get rid of this reclaimed wood. The rose hips we're going to hang on to. Someone in the comment section was nice to tell me rose hips you can actually brew into sort of a pain-killing tea, which I would have loved to have known when we were walking around on a busted ankle. That would have been extremely useful. But hey, my own ignorance. I appreciate the education, folks. I sincerely do. And other than that, I think it's time to go maybe forge some wood and spend a little bit of time fishing. So let's go try and have a nice little relaxing day. Go see if we can maybe, you know, take a load off, kind of ease our minds, relax and enjoy the outdoors of the apocalypse. I mean, sure, everyone's dead and it's horrific and it's probably only a matter of time before we ourselves are torn apart by savage predators, but you still got to stop and smell the roses, folks. I mean, just like Ferris Bueller said, life goes pretty fast, even in the apocalypse. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you might miss it. Also, I'm running for this house in case we stumble across another dog. I'd like to have a effective line of retreat. Looks... Is that a dog? Is that a wolf? Yep. Fuck off, wolf. Fuck off. You go fuck off, wolf. Yeah, you're right there waiting for me, you jerk. Go to hell. So, we've been in this house before a number of times, and I think since our wolf friend sort of has us, well, kind of butt-fucked, and we're trapped in here, what we'll do... We were going to repair some of our clothing anyway. Let's just spend a little time and repair some of our clothing. Our mittens are not in fantastic shape. They're really not, but actually, other than our scarf, let's take a look and see how much of this we can repair. For one cloth, we have a 64% chance to repair it the entire way. I don't want to over-repair, though. So what do we have that we can repair that won't be fully repaired? This takes 1 cured leather. We would, okay, so we would over-repair that as well. Our jeans are only at 75%. Our mittens, we would be over-repairing. I guess we don't really need to repair anything. Repairing anything is just going to waste materials, and I don't want to do that. We could take a quick nap. We got 11 hours. I can still hear the wolf panting at the door, so seems like going outside is not necessarily a fantastic idea. Let's eat this venison. We'll have a quick lunch. Let's do that. Lunch, it's never a bad idea, folks. Lunch is never a bad idea. Drink a little of our water. And let's head outside and see if our canine friend hasn't maybe gotten a hint and just taken a bit of a wander. Alternatively, we could just try and stab him to death. I really don't like the fact that we need a bandage every time we do that, though. He appears to be gone? Question mark, ... I don't see him. I don't see any wolves. Let's make a break for it. Run, 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 run. Go, 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 go. Yes, we're on the open ice. I don't know why, but I feel safer out here on the open ice. I really do. So, today is the day. We're going to try our hand at a little fishing. First time. Novice fisherman here. Let's see how it goes. We do have our hatchet, of course, to hack a hole in the ice. And we can start a fire and cook our fish immediately. Before we would start a fire, though, I think we would probably want to run up and grab... here, wolf. Never mind, I hear my own breathing and it panicked me. I'm not in the best state of mind, folks. Oh, also, where was that deer we saw earlier that got killed? Because shouldn't its frozen carcass be lying out on the ice, just waiting for a wolf to come and set upon it? Somewhere? Perhaps over there by that wolf? Maybe he ate it all. I would prefer to fish actually over by our base camp in Jackrabbit Island. So I'm actually gonna... I know there's a fishing hut there. We could easily fish. I'd rather fish closer to home, if at all possible. I'm also interested if we could scare that deer over into the wolf and get it to run at him. That would be pretty cool. If we could kind of herd him into the wolf, make the wolf once again be our cat's paw, bring that deer down. If nothing else, it would keep him busy. And we would have a pretty good visual idea based on the fact that there are landmarks around. We might have an idea of where... Man, if we had a bow right now, I'm pretty sure we could kill this deer. That guy didn't give a fuck about anything. That's some brazen shit right there. Look at him. He is not afraid of people. Alright, wolf. Go get him. I guess he's full. Yeah, thanks. I've already eaten my fill of venison for the day. I ate like 9 deer already this morning. Don't really think there's room for any more in there. I mean, if it was a dessert deer, you know, one of those sweet aperitif deers, I might find a little room for it. But if it's not one of the delicious dessert deers, I'm just not really feeling motivated to even bother chasing it. I'm too sated from eating all those other deer. I'm the deer man. Like, just now I'm imagining Jabba the Hutt, like, as a wolf. Just like one really giant, fat fucking wolf rolling around out on the ice going, bleh. We could do solo. And then he wheels out a bear in carbonite. That'd be pretty sweet, actually. So we have searched this, but we're not here for searching. See what the weather's like. It feels like a balmy 28 degrees, so let's do some fishing. So this ice fishing hole is 100% frozen. If we use our hatchet, how long is it going to take us to chop a hole in it? So far, an hour. This is more time consuming than I expected it to be. Alright, so how do we fish then? Just fish? Hours to fish. Let's fish for 4 hours, I guess. It's gonna burn 500 calories, but if we catch anything, should be good. So we caught a coho salmon. We are gonna take it. I'm not gonna say no to a fucking delicious salmon. That shit is sweet. People pay big bucks for that. A nice rainbow trout? Hella yeah. Oh, we can see the condition on our fishing tackle as well. A rainbow trout? Yes, please. Man, this lake is fucking sweet. These rainbow trout must be starving. I've been trout fishing a number of times, folks, and rarely have I caught my limit of trout like this in a single day. This is awesome. Oh, our line snapped. So I guess he got away and we lost our fishing line? Yeah, either that was bad luck or fishing is kind of not great. I feel like trapping rabbits might actually be better. We did get 4 fish, and that's nothing to sneeze at. Let's eat this. How are we doing on food, actually? So we've got 919. We're coming back here. We don't know how... Oh, shit. What the fuck? So some serious weather moved in while we were fishing. I probably should have paid better attention. The world is a gray fog. I feel as though I've been thrust into a Stephen King novel, and the ominous fucking music is definitively not helping my fucking calm. I am not happy. As soon as we lose sight of this thing, we are boned in a big way. If Thomas Jane shoots my son while we're trying to make it back to the house on Jackrabbit Hill, I'm gonna be a little salty. Also, I'm pretty sure we're going the wrong... Nope, there's trees, so we're not going the wrong way. Man, the wolves definitely are at a huge advantage in this environment. They still can smell. I'm a pathetic human. My sense of smell is terrible. Dead Sean Bean is up here? No. Yes, Dead Sean Bean is up here. The crows also have not decided to leave Sean Bean alone. We did make a... okay, never mind. I saw a rabbit and fucking thought it was a wolf. That's how jumpy I am right now. I saw a rabbit and I was like, oh god, there's a wolf there. He's gonna fucking eat me. I'm gonna die. Everything is horrible forever. So I was gonna make a trip back and cook these fish, but honestly, I don't really think it's worth our time. In this fog, I don't want to travel in this. I don't. You know what we're gonna do? How much daylight? We have no idea how much daylight is. I'm guessing about 4 hours. We're gonna forage for wood. We're gonna use nothing. I want 2 tinder plugs, 1 softwood, 1 hardwood. You know what? No, let's go all in on the wood. This is going to take almost 3 hours and almost all of our calories, but we have very little daylight left. So yeah, let's do it. We're going to forage. Spend some time and calories foraging. We did catch 4 fish, and as I recall, fish are really, really good in the calorie department. So we were successful. We're starving and dehydrated. That's real bad. We can fix the dehydrated immediately. And we'll just eat this venison to handle the starvation. Got that going for us. And then I think, actually, we don't know how much, we have no idea how much daylight is left. It looks darker. You know what? Screw it. We're encumbered as well, because I'm assuming we're really tired. Yeah, we are in fact really tired. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna store our catches. Let's put these fish in a fridge. Mostly because of the smell. I'm gonna go to sleep pretty soon, and I don't want to have to be smelling dead raw fish all night. That's, no, nobody wants that. This is not cool. We should still have some cooked venison in his cabinet, which I think we're going to eat. Do we not? No, we have raw venison. We have no cooked venison. What else do we have in... Oh, no, we have raw venison. Okay. So, let's... Wait, do we... Now I'm confused. Do we only have raw venison? What the hell? I thought we had more cooked meat. Did we not have cooked meat? We got dog food and coffee. I'm going to actually take a tin of coffee. I want to, give me, let's say 2. Doesn't weigh very much. Is there meat in here? Nope. We got rosehip tea. Actually, we have rosehips on us, don't we? No. Let's grab some of these. I would like to try and make some of this rosehip tea. What I'm planning on doing is after the evening wears away and we sleep a little, I think I'm going to try and cook. So we'll try, give me, I don't know how many it takes. So let's just say 10. We'll take a quarter of them. We can brew up these reishi mushrooms too. Let's take 8 of those. Next time I head down, I am going to cook. So what I would like to do... We got a lot of... We're actually going to need more fire. We're going to need longer duration. Let's take 2 of the hardwood. We'll build a good long fire next time we do this, because we want to boil water. We want to cook mushrooms, cook up a bunch of our raw venison as well. So we don't have anything cooked that we can eat, huh? Nope, just dog food and coffee. I don't really want to eat what I'm carrying. Do we have food in here? Just the raw meat. So we have soda. We got tomato soup. We could eat a cold can of tomato soup. And then the only other thing we have is fish, right? Yeah, just fish. So we don't have as much food as I had hoped out here, actually. And you know what? We can make do. What's our calorie situation look like? We have 738. We gotta eat then. We're gonna have to eat something. I'm not eating raw fish, although if I was gonna eat anything raw, the raw fish probably would be my pick. I would probably go for the fish. So let's eat a can of fucking dog food. I'm getting real tired of dog food. Real tired of dog food. Real tired. Did I mention that I'm tired of dog food? Because I'm getting tired of dog food. Alright. So, here we go. Mmm. Yummy, yummy dog food. Yeah, that's some good stuff. You know, you can really taste the beef anus. There's a lot of beef anus in this dog food, and let me tell you, folks, you can really taste the beef anus. It's got a fantastic flavor. Let's drink this can of Summit Soda just to pad our calories a little bit, and then we'll wash that down with water, because we got to get the taste of those beef anuses out of our mouth. And has the fog lifted enough that we can tell how many hours of daylight are left? I would appreciate it if that was the case. Yes? No? Out of doors? What do you say? We still have no idea. It looks darker and foggier. Let's go take a nap and see if after napping a bit, we can tell how much daylight. You know what? Screw it. I think we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to go ahead and call this one. We had a successful day of fishing, a nice relaxing day out on a lake, relatively untroubled by large predators. We managed to catch a few days' supply of food, probably long enough to keep us alive at the minimum until our gut has cured and we can begin trying to trap rabbits on Jackrabbit Island, which I guess is going to be my occupation for the near future. I know there are some other zones we could go into. Specifically, I know how to get to the Mystery Lake zone from here, and that may be something we do in the very near future and just go scavenge Mystery Lake, mostly because I still would very much like to find a gun. For now, however, though, I think this is probably going to close us out. Let's sleep for... let's sleep 9 hours. See how we're sitting at the end. Oh, we slept through 3 hours of daylight. Wow, that was wasteful. We should have been foraging for wood. So, you know what? Let's just go. We'll just sleep until dawn. We're going to sleep another 2 hours. And that's where I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, of course, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Your support has been appreciated, especially all the tips, tricks, and things that you have all shared with me to help keep me alive. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you'd like to see more of The Long Dark, of course, you might consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.